What if the real cost of dieting is not your weight loss fight? What if the real cost of dieting is metabolic damage, hormonal disruption, and yes, the cost of strict dieting is war unleashed against your own body, deliberate war. In this video, I would explain what metabolic damage really means. I would show you how your hormones react during metabolic damage. I will reveal how you could recognize metabolic damage. I will explain to you what you could do at home by yourself straight away. Start to fix this metabolic damage. I will also be revealing the benefits of metabolic repair. My name is Dr. Clara Obano, family physician trained in England. Before we continue, let's make some important distinctions right here, straight away. Dieting refers to long term calorie restrictions, less than what your body needs. That's what this video is talking about. Usually, this type of strict diet is combined with intense cardio and low food intake. Metabolic damage, think about it this way, is the metabolism is your body's energy. So imagine that metabolic damage refers to tuning your body into a particular setting, a particular gear, for example, a low gear, usually with dieting. And your body then sees itself as in survival mode. So it turns on survival mode straight away and stays right there. Are you a cardio person or a weightlifting person? Drop C in the comments for cardio, W for weightlifting. Now let's deconstruct what happens during that strict dieting. During strict dieting, your body thinks that it's in survival mode. So you slash calories. Your body is not thinking you're preparing for summer. The truth, shocking truth, your body thinks something is wrong. You've gone into survival. Calories are not readily available. It has to start to use calories even stricter and save fat for longer and quicker. So there are five major hormones that are very key in your metabolism, your body's energy engine functioning. Leptin is the first one. And leptin is your body's fullness hormones. That's what your body releases to let you know, stop eating. I am okay now. What typically will happen when there is metabolic damage is the body will would reduce leptin and you keep feeling hungry when even after eating. That's a sign to make you check and spotlight possible metabolic damage is happening. Number two, ghrelin is your hunger hormone, like your craving hormone, the hormone that makes you say, look, I need to eat. I am very hungry. This is how you identify that there is metabolic damage. You're eating, yet you're still craving food. Your hunger is in overdrive. That should point to metabolic damage. That is a way to expose that metabolic damage could be happening subtly in your body. The third thing that I want you to think about when we talk about metabolism, it's not necessarily a hormone or an enzyme. It's called the non exercise activity thermogenesis. So that's your hidden calorie burn. It's fidgeting, it's walking, it's getting up to get a cup of tea, open the windows, turn on the AC. These are the things that trigger your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. NEAT for short, NEAT. It's one of the things that incorporates into your metabolism in general. When you notice that you're needing to sit down even more, or you don't even want to move at all, you need somebody to do everything for you, that should start to trigger you to think metabolic damage. Number 4 is called the GLT4. Imagine the GLT4 is very similar to insulin. You've heard about insulin spikes, insulin insensitivity, glucose spikes. The reason why this has made so much input into science the way we know it is we now understand that the less insulin you've got in your system, the healthier it is. The less insensitivity, the better. The other way that your body could drive glucose in or help glucose usage or uptake by the body is through the GLT4. And that's why this is so important. The GLT4 is amplified during intense exercise. It keeps twisting in my mouth. So GLUT4 is less active during in deficit diets, except you exercise. How it plays out is you feel quite shaky after having carbohydrates and you crash even quicker because GLT4 is not doing its job. It's less sensitive in that kind of environment. Now, fifth thing I want you to take note of is called LPL, Lipoprotein Lipase, LPL for short. This protein is involved in burning fat or storing fat. In deficit diets, the LPL doesn't burn fat quickly, rather it stores. So if you've noticed that after a deficit diet, your body is storing and gaining fat quickly, that's a sign that metabolic damage is going on in the background. What if I told you that eating more could help you repair your metabolism? Will that make you scared or happy? I like my food. What do you think? Right. So let's go and deconstruct what it really means to have metabolic damage. I would make it simple. Metabolic damage is not a permanent situation, it's not even a medical diagnosis. Metabolic damage simply refers to slow down after long restrictive diets. And yes, you can repair your metabolism. Metabolism can be repaired. What you want to always think of is that the body should be able to adjust and adapt quickly and easily. And that's where you also want your metabolism to be flexible, powerfully trained to adapt, to adjust to different situations and really quickly. So, benefits of metabolic repair would look like this. It would be freedom. Freedom not to feel guilty about food. Freedom to trust your body. Freedom to honor the things that really matter to you. And you would notice that fat loss seems easier. You're no longer in a yo-yo. You have more energy. You do not have afternoon energy crashes anymore. You're able to balance your hunger. No more hunger spikes. Or better put, no more constant obsession about the next meal. Your hormones become more balanced, less stress, better sleep, better feedback of hormones in the body. You've got more freedom of your time because lots of the time that you've spent wasting it on cardio, on your mental war of food and the next plan, is saved up doing more important things that really matter and compound for you. Metabolic damage is slowdown of your metabolism in a calorie restrictive environment. And yes, it definitely can be repaired. Here are the 3 steps you could use at home to fix metabolic damage without any fancy equipment, no complex setup. Number one is start to introduce calories into your diet safely and do that slowly. Remember, your body is conserving energy and saving it up as fat. So you want to train it now to realize that calories are available. There is no need to store. So it's going to go away from the survival mode. Foods you could add: oats, full amino acid sources like quinoa, lean protein, lean meat, salmon would help provide protein for muscle building and would also suggest to your body no need to hard food. There's something importantly it does to your hormones. It restores leptin, which is the food hormone. It causes ghrelin, the hunger hormone, to back down. So you stop this constant obsession over food. It also revives your non exercise activity thermogenesis. You don't feel so tired that you always have to be sitting. Number two, fix that you could do is strength training. Strength training helps reignite your engine. So you could do compound movements, try lunges, squats, resistant exercises, push ups will help your body, your muscles build. And by building, I mean your muscles will bulk up. Therefore, you have higher metabolic rates. Your baseline metabolic rate will be higher. If you want to understand a bit more what this baseline metabolic rate means and how it imputes into the whole equation, you will want to watch my video titled Number One Habit Healing Your Metabolism. Here is the link. Now, the other thing that this strength training does is that it activates the GLUT4 and helps to steady your blood sugar and fewer cravings. Imagine that the GLUT4 is what opens the doors in your muscles for glucose to be pulled in. And when they are less sensitive in times like deficit, the door just opens a little bit. But when there are calories available, it will cause the door to open fully. So it will open the floodgates, if you imagine it that way. Number 3 fix you could do is manage your stresses and your stress hormones. So prioritize your sleep. Put 3 things in your everyday that helps you to reduce your stress. For me, this is a giveaway. This is what I do typically every day to help me manage my stress. No fail. 1, I do breathing exercises intermittently during the day. I try to put them in when I suspect that I'm going to go into a high pressured situation as well. Number 2 thing I do is to feet up whenever I have a chance. And the higher they go, the better. If I'm in a situation where I've got a couch, I can lie down, I definitely will take it with both hands. The third thing I do to help me manage my stress every day is wake up, open the windows, get that bit of sunshine in the morning when I wake to help me regulate my sleep reading. What are the things that you do to help you manage your stress? Please put them in the comments below. I want to know. I want to copy something too. Okay, so you've heard it all today. The 3 fixes you could do to repair your metabolism after your restrictive diet. If this video has given you any clarity at all, or you've liked some things I have shared in this video, subscribe, like, it will really help my channel to grow. You would want to see my next video about the one habit that are, all of us are guilty of without knowing that this is the greatest metabolism killer. Here is the link for that video. Thank you so much. It's been lovely sharing this with you and have a fine day. I've been blessed.